John and Mary just got some great news. After hearing of families struggling to afford tuition to give their kids a quality education, John and Mary gave a gift to provide scholarships to Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City. What they didn't know was that by giving money to a scholarship granting organization, or SGO, they can also receive Oklahoma State income tax credits for their generosity. This is what is known as the Tax Credit Scholarship, or TCS. Giving to the TCS is easy and something you can do too. Whether you file your taxes individually, jointly, or even as a qualified business entity. It's important to note that this is a tax credit and not a tax deduction. Both would reduce John and Mary's tax bill. But unlike a tax deduction that would only reduce how much income is taxable, the tax credit would directly reduce their tax liability dollar for dollar. That's a big savings. John and Mary had two options for giving to the TCS. They could pledge a gift for 2 consecutive years. This would allow them to receive a 75% Oklahoma State income tax credit, or make a one-time gift, which is eligible to receive a 50% Oklahoma State income tax credit. So the percentage of your tax credit is based on a 1-year gift or 2-year gift. But don't miss this. Each tax credit has a cap that depends on your filing status. If just John files as an individual, he'll get a maximum tax credit of $1,000. If they file jointly, the maximum is $2,000. And if they give as a qualified business entity, the maximum is $100,000. So let's say John and Mary, who file their taxes jointly, give a 2-year pledge of $5,334. They make 2 annual gifts of $2,667 and receive a $2,000 Oklahoma State income tax credit. The remaining $667 could then be deducted from their federal taxes if they itemize. Or let's just say John's business gives $133,000 each year for 2 years. The business would receive an Oklahoma State income tax credit of $100,000 each year, which would only be a cost of $33,000. If total gifts to Oklahoma scholarship granting organizations result in tax credits exceeding the state established limit, the actual tax credit percentage will be prorated proportionally, with the unused, suspended credits available to the donor in the next immediate tax year. John and Mary can even designate their gift to a specific school. 75% of their gift would go to the school of their choice, while the remaining 25% would go to the Catholic schools most in need. If they choose not to designate their gift, 100% will go to the schools who need it most. Visit tcsok.org for more information on how you can redirect your tax dollars to Catholic schools in the Archdiocese of Oklahoma City.